today's topic is spirituality versus religion. Quote of the day: if nothing ever changed, there would be no butterflies on earth. I have a question. Are spiritual people religious, or religious people are spiritual? No, don't look at me. What? I'm just as curious as you are. So if you want to find out, stick and stay with me to the right end of this video. Some people define spirituality as the direction of life, where a person's faith or belief takes them in their direction to search for meaning, purpose, and significance of their existence. It usually do not come with sacred text or materials to refer to, as it comes naturally to an individual through God's guidance. When the time is right, the individual realizes their abilities, capabilities, and skills inside their unique being. Usually during Ramadan, I would invite non-Muslim friends and just people I feel somehow connected to who are not Muslims to observe this sacred period with me. Some have actually put in the efforts and have been successful fasting with me. Others have declined and swear they cannot go for just 3 hours without food or drink. And most of them have actually thanked me. This year's Ramadan was mid-May to June. Yes, I invited my non-Muslim friends as usual, and I had a positive response. Like, most of them actually thanked me so much and said that they couldn't have ever imagined they could have, fasted for that long. 17 hours, that's a long time. And so, yeah, I'm proud of me for that. And so I happen to have invited one special friend of mine. I scribbled a poem on a postcard, and together with a Quran as a gift, I handed both to him. And after a few days, he returned the Quran. And when I asked what faith he was, he said, "Oh, I was raised so and so, but I'm not religious." And in my head, I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, who says that? I was like, who does that man think he is? Like, who rejects the Quran? I must admit, it really got to me. It got to me so much that I had to cry. I just had to cry it out. Like, I couldn't believe that someone would ever reject the Holy Quran. I was mad that day. Actually, it got me so mad, and but at a point I calmed down, and I was like, you know what, he might be right. Maybe I surprised him. Maybe he never expected anyone to bring the Quran to him as a gift. And so I was like, okay, maybe I would have had the same reaction if a Christian handed me the Holy Bible, or a Buddhist handed me the Mahayana Sutra, or somebody from a different religion handed me a text from their faith. But a special friend of mine, he is very kind, very caring, very sweet, he has high moral standards, you know, loving, more considerate than the average Muslim or Christian person I know. And so he caught my attention with that. He caught my attention, and I'm like, okay, I should dig deeper into this thing. You know, so it led me to dig deep into people who believe in God, all right, but do not, you know, affiliate with any religion. Now back to the topic. Religion is defined as a collective of people sharing similar beliefs and working together to support each other in going deeper into those beliefs, and the responsibility of living up to those beliefs using sacred text, messages, or rituals. Now, I have listened to various spiritual people, right? And people as we are do not take them serious because we feel they are just regular individuals like us, right? On the other hand, Moses, Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them all, are taken more seriously because there are sacred texts and rituals associated with them. Now, this may surprise you, but actually, or you may know, I don't know. Actually, they were spiritually mature already before embarking on their prophethood journeys. You know, they didn't just start being prophets right from the start. Do we ever ask ourselves why that is? Why, you know, all three of them and most of the prophets we know about, you know, didn't just begin their prophethood right from childhood? Exactly. Because they had to, you know, go through the trials and tribulations of this earth, the ups and downs of this earth, the good and bad, the beautiful and the dirt of this earth, in order to be able to convey God's message to the people, and in order for the ordinary person to understand and relate to them when they share the message. You know, once you have an encounter, once you have an experience, there is this knowing that comes with it. You have experienced it, so you know what you're talking about. In my opinion, that's why God, you know, lets all his prophets experience life as normal people before, you know, he makes them prophets. Okay guys, time to outline the differences between spirituality and religion. Number one, religion separates. Okay, religion separates. All the various religions in the world claim that their religion is the truth, and one should, you know, therefore follow their religion in order to be saved. Spirituality, on the other hand, sees the truth in all religion, because in spirituality, truth is one and constant regardless our differences and uniqueness. Number two, religion is based on a set of rules and regulations. Okay, it is where you have to follow a certain way of life, or, you know, follow a certain order of, you know, rituals in order to be recognized as a member of that particular religion. Spirituality, on the other hand, has no rules. It is based on intuition. It is based on how you treat yourself and others in the universe. Number 3, religion is based on fear and the consequences of one's actions towards, your faith in the afterlife. Spirituality, on the other hand, is based on freedom and love and kindness, and just bringing out the best version of you through your own guidance. Number 4, religion is based on stories and folklore about God, his angels, his prophets, and their way of life, and they need to follow the way of life and practices of most of the prophets. Spirituality, on the other hand, talks about karma in the universe. You give what you get. You create your own life. You walk your own walk. You create your own path. There are no limits. And we were all created unique. We were all created different. And so it makes no sense to try to copy someone else's life in the name of, trying to live in the image of God. Number 5, religion conceals the secrets of the earth, and that the knowledge of the universe is only with God, the Creator. Adding that, seeking certain answers to certain questions is actually blasphemy. Spirituality, on the other hand, reveals most of the secrets of the universe, especially regarding the human body and anything that has life in it. The human body, right, and any living thing loses or gains energy with every second of our existence, right? Depending on the boost or depletion of energy that is taking place. The human body is, gains or loses energy through words, through dreams, through our thoughts, through our expression, through our interaction with the universe. Do you want to be religious? Well, that's quite simple. All you have to do is pick a certain religion, that is convincing enough to you, and follow the people who are already, practicing that religion. On the other hand, if you want to be spiritual, there are quite a few number of things you can do. Number 1, consider meditating. Okay, it doesn't have to take long. Like, it could be just 5-10 minutes every morning. Yeah, that's about it. Meditate. If you don't know how, research about it. Number 2, practice gratitude. Okay, get a book and write down everything you are grateful for. My humble suggestion here is to pen down your gratitudes right after meditation, because then your vibration is still super high, you're full of energy, and You can reflect more and, write about all the things you are grateful for in life. Write down your thoughts, but only the positive ones, guys. Because a thought is like a prayer to the universe. You create your own reality. You manifest what you think. And so you should take responsibility for your thoughts, for your words, for your actions. The universe doesn't judge your actions or words or thoughts. Okay? To the universe, there is no right or wrong. It simply brings to you what you ask for, be it right or wrong. That's where, your free will comes in. That's what they call the free will. It simply allows you to be you. So you doing right or wrong, it'll watch you and let you do what you choose to do. It doesn't judge. But you should know that every word, every thought, every action that is happening to you right now is as a result of your past thoughts and manifestations and actions. Your past, as in a minute ago, an hour ago, a day, a week, a month ago, a year ago. Yeah. Everything unfolding right now is as a result of your past manifestations. So, my dear, take the wheel of your own life. Okay, what do they say? They say the world is a stage and we are all actors. It is not just a mere saying, it is actually true. Because you see, we are the creators of our own reality. So, my dear, you are your own writer, you are your own producer, you are your own director, you are your own actor. And so, for you to create a horror movie or a fairy tale from Disneyland, it's all up to you. It's all up to you, and you are the one creating it. And so you cannot blame anyone or the universe, for it unfolding things you created yourself in the past. So, think good, think positive, manifest wisely, and things will turn around for you. Practice conscious breathing. What is conscious breathing? I mean, we all breathe, right? We do it so effortlessly that we don't even realize we are breathing. But conscious breathing is beyond, the basic need for survival. It is the gateway between the conscious and the unconscious of the spirit, the mind, and the body. How to do conscious breathing? Begin by taking in a long, deep breath. Okay? Feel it expanding your chest and lower abdomen as you breathe in air into your lungs. The feeling is simply awesome. And then slowly breathe out and feel how relaxed it makes you. Do this whenever you feel stressed, Do this whenever you are just chilling, and see how different it'll make you feel. Number 5 of how to become spiritual: make sure to spend some time in nature. You will be amazed of how many beautiful things you have taken for granted, how many beautiful things the universe has in store for your eyes to enjoy. And number 6, embrace the signs from the universe. Maybe you seeing a certain number repeated number of times, a bird flying above you and probably settling on your head. I had a dove actually settle on my head in Times Square. I'm like, the nerve of this dove. Who does it think it is? Stuff like that, or a particular song playing over and over again, or a particular thought occurring to you, and then a few minutes later, it is unfolding and playing exactly how you had imagined it in your head. Those are all signs from the universe, talking to you, drawing your attention. So pay attention. These are the very little things that will make you spiritual. That's it for today. And if you have had experiences, of your religious life or spiritual life and would like to share with me and our other amazing viewers, please put it in the comment section, and please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Thank you so much. Peace. Be blessed.